Have you ever heard of a game called Bioforce Ape? Probably not, because it never actually came out, but it was the subject of a pretty interesting internet hoax. Back in 1991, at the summer CES show, a game developer called Seta showed off a game called Bioforce Ape. It got a page in Nintendo Power a month later, and that's it. With relatively little promotion and never coming out, it became a pretty obscure piece of lost media. Then suddenly, in 2005, on the digital press forums, a user named Paul B812 claimed that he had found a prototype cartridge at a yard sale for $3. This was corroborated by a photo and a plethora of screenshots. People were so excited about this piece of lost media potentially being found that nobody stopped to question why one of the screenshots contained a pixelated version of the Clinton family. Evidently, this was the first sign that something was up. The topic of the conversation quickly skewed into an argument over whether or not Paul should dump the game for everybody to have, or sell it for an estimated $2,000. As it turned out, Paul had no intention of doing either of those things, instead using the thread to show off his progress in the game, which included a screenshot of the player character shitting so hard that it breaks the game's code. Somehow most people didn't catch on, but that was because the topic of the conversation had all but entirely turned into an argument about the ethics of ROM dumping. The thread also contained a lot of people using sarcasm and other people not understanding sarcasm. One of those sarcastic posters was named Adam, who mocked people who believed that dumping the game would destroy the game's resale value, citing the exorbitant prices of Nintendo World Championship cartridges. In his post, he sarcastically called anybody wanting the game dumped greedy, buttery bastards. From that point on, butter became a bit of an inside joke on the thread that will become important later. Another user sarcastically called anybody wanting the game dumped to be communists, which one user named Dr. Morbus took as completely genuine. After posting a long-winded rebuttal to the obvious rage bait, he was laughed off the thread. Paul even made his way into the situation, saying that Santa Claus isn't real and provided these two screenshots. "Yeah, I am made of butter, and you are worth 2,000 monies. Eat communism." People thought the screenshots were hilarious, but it didn't stop the debate at all. So in an attempt to shut everybody up, Paul provided one last photo of a destroyed cartridge. Slowly but surely, people realized the whole thing was a hoax and everybody walked away. The story has a happy ending though, because in 2010, the real game was found and dumped online for all to have. So you can play it right now if you'd like, but don't expect any game-breaking defecation or Bill Clinton.